Stop being so weak. Stop running from the struggle. Stop hiding from the fight. Stop giving in every time life gets hard. Because life will always be hard, and the more you hide, the weaker you become. You want strength, but strength does not come from wishing for it. It comes from choosing it. It comes from doing the things you don't want to do when you don't feel like doing them. It comes from saying no to weakness every single day, every single moment, every single time your mind tries to talk you out of what you know you need to do. You think strength is something people are born with. You think strength is luck, that some people just have it and others don't. But that's a lie. Strength is not given, strength is built. Strength is created in the fire, in the pain, in the pressure. Strength is born when life breaks you and you refuse to stay broken. Strength comes when you want to quit and you keep going anyway. And if you're weak right now, if you're tired, if you're lost, it's because you've been choosing the easy way for too long. You've been running every time things get uncomfortable. You've been escaping instead of enduring. You've been letting your emotions control your life instead of controlling them. You have to understand something. Weakness is easy. Weakness is convenient. Weakness feels safe because it doesn't ask for sacrifice. It doesn't ask for late nights, early mornings, hard work, blood, sweat, and tears. Weakness whispers to you, take the easy road. You deserve rest, you deserve comfort, but comfort is a trap. Comfort is the enemy of growth. Comfort is where dreams go to die. And every time you choose comfort over discipline, every time you choose easy over hard, every time you choose weakness over strength, you are building a life of regret. Look at where you are right now. Be honest with yourself. Are you proud of what you see? Are you living the life you want? Or are you stuck in the same cycle, doing the same things, feeling the same pain, and blaming the world for your problems? Because if that's you, the truth is simple. You've been weak for too long. You've been waiting for life to change while refusing to change yourself. You've been waiting for someone to save you, but nobody is coming. Nobody is going to fight for your dreams but you. Nobody is going to lift the weight of your excuses but you. Nobody is going to make you strong but you. So stop waiting, stop crying, stop complaining, stop looking for sympathy. The world doesn't care about your excuses. The world doesn't care how tired you are. The world doesn't care what you've been through. The world will keep moving whether you rise or fall. So what are you going to do? Are you going to keep playing weak? Are you going to keep giving in to that soft voice in your head that says, take it easy, you can start tomorrow, one more time won't hurt? Or are you going to kill that voice? Are you going to stand up and take back control of your life? Because that's what it's going to take. Stop being so weak and start acting like someone who wants to win. Start acting like someone who is tired of losing. Start acting like someone who refuses to let life beat them down any longer. You've got to harden your mind. You've got to stop negotiating with pain. You've got to stop letting emotions control your actions. Your feelings will lie to you every single day. They will tell you that you can't do it, that it's too hard, that you're not ready. And if you keep listening to those feelings, you will lose every time. You will stay weak every time. But when you decide that feelings don't matter, when you decide that discipline is stronger than emotion, when you decide that you will do what you said you would do no matter how you feel, that is the day you become dangerous. That is the day you take back your power. That is the day you stop being weak. Because strength isn't about how you feel. Strength is about what you do when you don't feel like it. It's about showing up when you're tired. It's about putting in the work when nobody's watching. It's about doing the right thing when everything in your mind screams to quit. You want to know why most people stay weak? Because they quit too soon. Because they think pain means stop. Because they think struggle means failure. But pain doesn't mean stop. Pain means go harder. Struggle doesn't mean failure. Struggle means growth. Every single champion, every single warrior, every single great person you admire, they all suffered. They all faced pain. They all wanted to quit. But they didn't. They kept going. They embraced the struggle. They welcomed the pain. They understood that weakness lives in comfort, but strength lives in discomfort. And that's the truth you need to accept. If you want to stop being weak, you have to start living in the uncomfortable. You have to start doing the things that scare you. You have to start doing the things you hate doing, but need to do. You have to start stepping into the fire and refusing to burn. You have to stop hiding and start fighting. Because if you don't, your dreams will die. If you don't, your potential will rot. If you don't, you will live and die as someone who could have been great but wasn't. And that's a life you don't want. That's a life that will haunt you. That's a life of regret, and regret is the heaviest weight you will ever carry. So stop being so weak. Stop letting excuses control your destiny. Stop letting fear dictate your future. Stop letting comfort destroy your greatness. You've got more in you than you think. You've got strength inside you that you haven't even touched yet. But you'll never find it as long as you keep running. You'll never find it as long as you keep quitting. You'll never find it as long as you keep being soft. The world needs strong people. The world needs people who refuse to break. The world needs people who can take the hits and keep moving. And that person is you, if you choose it. Strength is a choice. Weakness is a choice. Every single day, every single moment, you are choosing one or the other. So choose strength, choose discipline, choose greatness, choose to keep going when it hurts, choose to keep pushing when your body says stop, choose to rise when everything around you tries to pull you down. Because if you don't, you'll lose. And if you lose, nobody cares. Life doesn't care. Time doesn't care. The only person who cares is you. So care enough to fight. Care enough to push. Care enough to demand more from yourself. Because that is the only way to win. That is the only way to stop being weak. That is the only way to live a life worth remembering. So the next time you feel like quitting, don't. The next time you feel tired, keep going. The next time you hear that voice in your head telling you to take it easy, tell it to shut up. Tell it that you're done being weak. Tell it that you're stronger than this. Tell it that you will not stop until you win. Tell it that nothing will break you, because that is the truth. You can't be broken unless you let yourself break. You can't be defeated unless you quit. You can't lose unless you give up. So don't give up, don't quit, don't stop, ever. You were not born to be weak. You were not born to settle. You were not born to be average. You were born to be strong. You were born to rise. You were born to conquer. But you have to take that life. You have to earn that life. You have to fight for that life. And the fight will not be easy. But if you want it bad enough, if you want it more than comfort, if you want it more than excuses, if you want it more than fear, you will win. And when you win, you will look back and thank yourself for every moment you refused to be weak. So make the decision right now. No more weakness, no more excuses, no more fear. From this moment forward, you are strong. From this moment forward, you do what needs to be done. From this moment forward, you rise, because weakness is dead, and strength is your only option.